Hello, this is Steve Thoele, Principal Broker with Premier Property Group, and bringing you another weekly update on the McMinnville, Oregon real estate market. This update will cover the last 6 weeks of market activity, ending this past Sunday, July 10th. So I'm going to share my screen with you now and go through the info with you, as I always do. So first off, looking at active listings, last week in McMinnville, we had 9 new properties come on the market, which you can kind of see here with the blue bars is kind of a low for the last 6 weeks. The total number of properties on the market as of the end of the week was 47. You can kind of see that hasn't moved much over the past 3 weeks. It's been pretty steady actually over the whole 6 weeks. It's low of 42, a high of 48. The median list price and days on market for the active listings, that has been increasing. Had a low 6 weeks ago of 539, and this last week hit a high of 620,000. And you can kind of see the days on market has been creeping up over the time period here at a low of 11. This last week came in at 24. So, homes are definitely sitting a bit longer on the market than what we've experienced here over the past year or two. One sign of a slowing market. Moving on to the pending listings or pending sales, you can kind of see last week we had 8 homes go pending in McMinnville, down a little bit from the prior week, but you can kind of see it's relatively in line with kind of where it's been over this past 6 weeks, as well as the total number here. We had 88 homes in pending status as of the end of the last week. It is down from where it's been, but not down by a lot. So fairly steady on the pendings. Median price, days on market for the pendings, that's been steady on both fronts here. You can kind of see started at 515, got up to 525, and this last week came back to 515. And then days on market, you've been between 5 and 7. So it's actually been going down, which is a little bit interesting. The homes that have been going pending, still going pending relatively quickly. Lastly, we'll look at sold listing activity. So as of the time I put this together, I only show that there was 3 homes that closed last week in McMinnville, a bit of a short week because of the 4th of July holiday. Certainly down quite a bit from the week prior and a low for the 6 weeks. And when I look back over the prior 4 weeks of activity, or basically the last month of activity, you can see that we had 35 homes close, and that has been certainly trending down here over the past month and a half. As the number of homes getting into contract has been decreasing, now we're kind of seeing the effects of lower closings. The median price and the days on market for the solds, that's been very steady on the median price, 474 this last week, which is down a little bit from the prior week and a slight low for the 6 weeks here. And then days on market's been very steady between 6 and 8 days of market time. And then finally, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the OLP, or original list price. Red bars is the weeks of inventory. And you can certainly kind of see that, we are on the upswing in terms of, weeks of inventory. I had a low of 2.7 here 6 weeks ago, and this last week came in at 5.4, up from last week, but about the same as it was here a couple weeks back. And then the sale price is a percent of the original list price. You can kind of see that it had a high of 104% here 6 weeks ago, and it's cooled from there. But only cooled to right at asking price here the last 3 weeks. So like we've been talking about the past few weeks here, we are in a bit of a transitioning market from a super hot seller's market to I would say still a warm seller's market environment right now. So I hope that weekly update has been helpful to you. I certainly would welcome the opportunity to see if my years of experience and local market knowledge could be a great fit for you and what you need to do. So just give me a call at 503-680-2065, and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have about the current market or something more particular to your situation. So appreciate you watching, and have a great day.